Right. Welcome back. It is another night in Newark with our, well, not quite heroes, but vampires and ghouls who find themselves living in Newark, New Jersey. As we often do, we will start with those who wake during the day. Amelia, you wake with just the faint echoes of something, a dream, but you can't remember what was in the dream, as is often the case. As you sit up, there is a familiar form at the end of your bed. It is a little girl. And she looks at you. She's staring at you.
Well, good afternoon to you too. And she's just like, kind of like look for a moment before she gets up and starts getting dressed, and just kind of like idly talking. So, what have we got for today? Has a dog gone missing? Is Ollie having some issues with Faye? What's going on today?
She's just staring at you, unblinking with black eyes. She never says anything, of course.
Oh yeah, but it helps me normalize it.
And not for nothing, you've often heard that her showing up and watching is an omen of doom.
Well, kind of doomed from the start. I'm just kind of, I guess, prolonging it, I guess. Oh well. Not going to think too much about it. Just continue getting ready.
As you find yourself getting up, getting ready for the day, you come out and you find Evelyn curled up on the couch with a puppy.
Aww.
Charlie, little Doberman Pinscher.
Hi, Charlie.
He looks up at you and wags his tail.
Is it time for food? Is it time? Yeah, I think it's time for food, isn't it?
And he leaps up and comes rushing over to you and does the jumping up thing that dogs will do when they're eager.
You can hold him in one hand, get the rest of his food ready, just like open up the bag, scoop up a little thing, put it in a bowl, and set it down. I am trying to train it just a little bit, so I'm teaching it first to wait before I give him the go-ahead.
Okay. Give me a manipulation and animal handling.
All right, so let's put this many dice. 2 successes.
Okay. You're more or less able to get him to sort of wait, though it's just a barely controlled wait.
Well, it'll get better. And then, he waits, he waits like 5-10 seconds or so until go get it.
All right. And as you continue with your day, Evelyn comes wandering in, sort of sleepy, bleary-eyed. Hi.
Good afternoon, Evelyn.
I couldn't sleep in the bed, so I got on the couch. I hope you don't mind.
I don't mind at all. As long as you're doing okay. That's all I really care about. Anything in particular?
I need coffee.
Well, the good news is I've got the bag right here. Give me a few minutes. Yeah, I can't function without at least the first cup.
Yeah, after a bit, the two of you make your coffee. She begins to really waken once she begins sipping from the coffee cup. Because, you have anything planned for the day?
Just see what the folks upstairs are wanting to do. Make sure that they're taken care of, and hopefully, fingers crossed, today's not too crazy of a day. Or a night, I should say. And then it's like with a smirk, she'll just be like, I realize I might be jinxing myself saying that, but what's the worst that can happen these days, yeah?
Yeah, that's the worst that could happen. Hunted by mortal creatures of the night. So,
You and I are in the same boat then.
Fair enough.
Have you thought about getting a haircut and maybe some, a different style than you're used to?
I guess. Do you have a salon in mind? Or are you going to do it?
Well, I did kind of a hatchet job on myself whenever I first made the leap over here, but yeah, we can go out one day, see if there's anybody open. Not going to be able to get anything too fancy, but at the very least, going from blonde to black is always a good choice. I added this little red fringe on here and, well, adopted a slightly more, I guess you could say, alternative look compared to what I usually did. And some might have a clue, but for the most part, I haven't been threatened as much as I thought I would be. So, it'll help. Think of it like this. You've got a new chapter of your life.
Yeah, I guess so. Still feels weird. I feel like I should be in the library cataloging books still.
I feel like I need to be taking notes every time I go anywhere. Not too different.
Anyways, I think I'm going to curl up on the couch and veg out, watching. Oh, what do people watch now? Bridgerton. Bridgerton.
I think Bridgerton is still going on. You catch up on Bridgerton.
Okay.
You owe yourself that much, I suppose.
Absolutely. And she will curl up on the couch with her phone to basically watch things. As you begin to leave the apartment, you find out in the hallway, walking back and forth, looking a little bit confused, is Ronaldo.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Ronaldo.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, I know you, don't I?
Yes. We've been roommates or not roommates, but we've been neighbors for a couple months now. I'm Amelia, if you need a refresher.
Oh, right. You're always so nice to me. That's fine. Okay. I need to go. And he just points at the front door. I need to go, but I'm not sure if I can find my way back. Will you come with me?
Take a look at the time. How much longer until sunset?
About an hour.
Okay. I could spare a little bit of time, Ronaldo. Where do you need to go?
I think it's a park. No, store. It's a store.
A store. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and lock up, and let's just start walking. See if we'll figure out where the store is.
I wonder, will they have mescaline there?
I don't think that they have mescaline.
Oh,
It's usually not sold on the open market.
Oh, right then. Still, need to go to the store.
Sure, we'll go to the store.
And the two of you walk out the front door. It is about an hour beforehand. It is sunset on the horizon. You can see the lightning, the darkening of the sky, rather, the red tones and so on. And while you two go off to the store, let's go check on Prunella, who wakes up about an hour before the sunset usually. Prunella, have you rolled your rouse and blush?
oh, nice. Okay, we're good on both.
Okay. So as you wake up and you sort of instinctively warm yourself up, begin to fill out your cheeks with blood and so on so that you feel and look more alive. You open your eyes and you find Von Willebrand sitting on your chest with looking intently at your face.
Do I still have my nose?
Your nose is still there.
All right. You never know. Good morning, Willie. You can get off me now.
He
She
does
pet the top of his head.
He does that sort of very cat thing of raises his paw and deliberately swats your nose.
Thank you. I love you too, Willie.
And then walks over to the to the window.
No, Willie. It's too early. I can't open the window.
Well,
You're gonna have to wait like 40 minutes.
And he moves to the door and scratches at the door.
Yeah. Come on, kitty cat. And she'd get up and open the door and walk out towards the living room.
It's quiet. You've been living here long enough to be used to the sound of Sage. It feels weird not having her or Bryce around, but they're definitely not here.
She would go and get her phone and text Sage, "Miss your face," and that's it.
As you begin to gather up the food and feed the very picky Ronaldo, or not Ronaldo, Von Willebrand, it takes some time to get everything set up. You begin to get dressed and get ready for the day. You don't have any messages back from Sage or anyone, really. But as you feel the sun beginning to set in a little bit, let's switch over to Ollie for a moment. Ollie, go ahead and roll your blush, your rouse and blush, please. You're muted.
Sorry, I'm one hungrier, and I passed the second one.
Okay. So you rouse and find yourself feeling the beast sort of clawing at you on the inside, and it's not unusual for you, though. You can manage it. And you know you'll have to go out and go hunting it soon.
Yeah.
As you look around the room, you see the various things about your life. You see an easel that you haven't touched in a few days.
I think Ollie's been struggling lately with his art just because things have been going well, and he finds it hard to really immerse himself in the art when things are going well. And well is relative because there's still all kinds of terrible things happening, but relatively well. Or not as bad as they have been, and he's struggling with that. But he would, I think, go over and set it on the floor and at least start to drip something over it, see what it's inspiring him, and start to create something. Yeah.
As you begin gathering your supplies together, you do notice that you have a message on your phone.
I wonder if she got my package. He's gonna pull up and see who it's from.
It is from your child.
What does it say?
It's just emojis.
The message reads, "Hey, do you think ancient first vampires were confused? Like, do you think Cain or whoever sat around going, am I supposed to go piss? And why can't I enjoy pizza anymore? Or did he just know? Like, how did he know how to make vampires? Did he get pissed off during a blowjob or something and, oops, the guy is dead? Oh, wait, he isn't dead after all? Imagine how much it sucked to have that as the first discovery, that you couldn't go out during the day. Also, who figured out the wooden stake thing? That's the experience changed depending on the type of wood, by the way. Does bamboo count? I mean, it's actually a form of grass, after all. If it does work, does that mean if you can get any plant to go hard?
Are you even still reading the text?
Oh, I'm absolutely reading every bit of this text.
Get it hard enough to enter the chest, you stake somebody with it? I'm bored. Last night's dinner never called me back, which is a shame. He's pretty muscular and some interesting scars. Is Bryce there?
I'll respond. I sent you a package. Did you get it? Also, remember what we talked about and inside voices and things we should talk about in person? And send that over. The big one being, did she get my package? And I did not tell you what my package was, so I don't think she did.
Yeah. What did you send?
But I sent her the Complete Idiot's Guide to Abstract Expressionism. I sent her several adult coloring books, and you can interpret that however you want, because Ollie would have just searched that and sent them. 120 pack of crowns, and an electric iron, because he doesn't trust her with a blowtorch.
Okay. You after a moment or two, you get a message back. Package. Oh, it's the yeah. I think there's a package somewhere around here.
Did you open it?
Followed by not. Then was I supposed to?
Does it have her name on it?
It should.
She's like, why wouldn't she?
It has your name on it, so normally, yes, it was supposed to help with your boredom.
Oh. And then a few minutes pass, and then you get another message. Did you send me crayons?
You will.
Yes? Question mark?
I'm trying to figure out if this is sweet or... And then it stops there.
Let's just go with sweet or considerate and call it a night.
trying.
If you'd like to come over and hang out, we can hang out and I can discuss your questions.
There's a moment or two.
Bryce is not here.
You'll get the ... Maybe, if Alice is in a good mood.
Is she ever in a good mood? Question mark.
There's another moment or two followed by, whenever Prunella's nice to her.
The response to this one's gonna take a minute for Ollie because he's just like, yeah, I know she doesn't get it. And he's gonna be like, yeah, she isn't the best at picking up on signals, and I shouldn't take it too hard.
So, you begin to get up. Are you actually going to try and make art today?
Yes, I'm going to attempt to make art today.
All right, give me that.
Charisma.
Yeah, charisma and craft.
Okay. That's 2 successes.
Okay. Yeah, you're a little rusty. I mean, it's adequate. It's not like abysmal, but you've done better.
Yeah, much better. And you just sort of look at it and you were supposed to be better. Now I know what I have to do. I just don't know if I'm ready to do it.
All right. We're going to switch back to Amelia for a moment. Amelia, your trip with Ronaldo to the store was a bit of a trip. His shopping method is decidedly ADHD focused. He bought at least 3 different brands of cereal, and would have forgotten milk if you had not told him. He picked up hot dogs and hamburgers, and he picked up a range of vegetables and peppers. So many peppers that you're not entirely sure it would be healthy for anyone to eat them. And a half dozen bags of Doritos.
What does this guy think he is, in college?
But he is almost giddy leaving the store as you escort him back to the apartment, and he rambles to you the entire time about the chemistry that goes into the preservatives and flavors that are put into Doritos for the entire time you are walking back to the apartment.
I have to make a composure resolve check to maintain, just kidding.
But he is happy in a way that you rarely get to see him. But as you walk up to the apartment, give me a wits and awareness. If you have heightened sentences, you can add the die to your roll.
All right, excellent.
It's priest. Try a little priest.
4.
4? All right. You see, hopping along near the front of the building, a rabbit. not a very big one, with sort of an odd pattern of white and black markings on his fur, mostly white, but little dark tinges at the tips, the ears, and so on.
Kind of like a speckling, like a
Yeah.
splatter almost.
Yeah.
Ronaldo. And then I point towards the rabbit. How often do you see those in the city?
Oh, I had a friend who had a disturbing habit of bringing rabbits into his place all the time. Kept putting them in a hat, and then they'd disappear, and they would go back up again. It's very strange. He had an obsession, I think.
Well, how many of them do you see just out in the wild? In the city?
They're not unusual. People buy them for pets and then lose them.
Well,
I wonder if I can get him to go into a hat. I don't have a hat right now.
well,
Do you have a hat? No, you're not wearing a hat.
let me... Do you want the rabbit?
I suspect the rabbit would not get along with Daisy.
Ah, I see.
Cows and rabbits.
Is it kind of like on the way to the apartment? Am I gonna pass close to it?
You'll be within about 10 feet of it.
Okay. Well, whenever we get to 10 feet, I'm just gonna take a moment, observe, just see what this little guy is about. And like if Ronaldo asks, it's like, you don't often get a chance to smell the roses, so I guess this is the closest thing I get.
As you look at the rabbit, give me a wits and animal kin, I think.
Alright. 3 successes.
Okay. As you look at it, it's pretty clearly looking back at you. It doesn't move towards you, but it doesn't run away either. It just stares at you. Which is maybe unusual for a wild rabbit, but maybe a rabbit that escaped from somebody's home. Not that unusual.
Ronaldo, do you have a carrot that I could have?
Oh, I should have gotten carrots. I've got tomatoes.
Sure, we'll see if this little guy wants one. And yeah, I guess that's what I'll just do, because Amelia doesn't get a much of a chance to satiate her own curiosity, so she's just like, sure, and see how close this little guy will get before, I don't know, inevitably I spook him.
So you take a tomato and push it out towards the rabbit. The rabbit sort of bounces up slowly. And sort of quickly reaches out, grabs the tomato with its mouth, and then tries to bounce away.
Okay. Well, that was fun. Shall we continue?
Okay. Ronaldo, of course, goes into his apartment. Thanks you profusely for coming with him. And as he closes the door, you can hear him saying, "Daisy, I got your Doritos."
All right, now is the time for me to go upstairs and say hi to everybody else.
Okay. Everybody sort of gathers in the apartment.
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, good evening, I suppose.
Morning.
It's still afternoon, just, I don't know. But yeah, good evening.
Late afternoon?
It's afternoon, technically speaking. It's always like 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. One's questionable, I guess. I don't know. Is one afternoon?
Yeah,
Or
one
is
is
it
after.
before noon? Like, it becomes 1, doesn't it become before noon at that point? Like 12:01?
I'm not really sure on the specifics of where timing goes, but either way, I just helped Ronaldo with a shopping trip. Apparently, Daisy needed Doritos.
We should ask Ronaldo. He knows a lot about time stuff, right?
Sure, but maybe not right now.
Wait, did you say Doritos?
Yes. Apparently, the cow wanted Doritos.
Is that good for cows, Prunella?
Doritos? No,
Yeah.
they're not. I mean, they're not nutritious for any living creature.
I mean, they're like basically corn chips, right? They like corn. I guess it makes sense.
Oh yeah, lots of, red number 1 through 150, whatever.
I miss Doritos.
And then also ran into a rabbit on the way here too.
What kind of rabbit?
Yeah.
It's a white rabbit with some black splotches on it.
Is that slang that I'm not familiar with?
No,
Was it-
no. Did
Just
you
an
see
actual-
like,
Did it look
splotches?
like a hare, or was
Um,
it potentially a jackrabbit? Was it
I'm
large?
not exactly sure what the difference is. It just had long, floopy ears. But either way,
So it was an
I just noticed
adult.
it either way, it just was looking at me, and I fed it a tomato, and it hopped off.
Well, I'm sure he appreciated not being fed Doritos.
Probably.
I don't know. Everyone wants to be fed Doritos.
No.
Probably. No? Did you not like Doritos?
I'd
Would
be
you-
down with the rabbit, but
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's fair. You could have brought the snack home for Prunella. Really inconsiderate.
Oh yes, I'm sorry I didn't get you a bunny to snack on.
no, it's fine. You fattened them up. Maybe next time.
Maybe next.
You start to hear Von Willebrand get sort of the low sort of growling sound that cats make when there's something nearby.
I
Brunella's
guess I'll-
gonna look where Willie is, where he's looking.
He's looking at the window, which is currently sort of got the blinds down for obvious reasons.
yeah,
Like
I'm-
the same side as the window in my room, but the one in the living room.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and activate Sense the Unseen and Heightened Senses and go check it out, I guess.
okay.
What is it, Willie? What are we looking at?
Did
Sort of-
Timmy fall down a well?
So when you pull up the blind, you see a medium-sized rabbit sitting on the ledge.
The window's open, yes?
I mean, it's closed because
Yeah, for reasons.
But
Yeah,
you
but
opened
did
the
you-
blinds. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can open the windows, what I'm saying.
yeah,
Right.
you can open it. It's openable.
Okay, so I'm gonna just sort of guess I'm gonna activate Fleetness first.
Okay.
I am
What is
hungrier.
it?
And then I'm going to try to quickly open the window and grab the rabbit and pull it inside.
Okay.
Without
I need-
hurting it, though.
I need you
We'll see how well this happens.
to. I need you to roll a resolve plus composure.
Bunny just turns into
Oh.
a puff of fur. Oh God.
Good. 2 successes.
Okay. When you reach for the rabbit, its eyes turn red,
Oh no.
and you feel terror.
Like fear frenzy terror or like just scared and back away?
Bordering on fear frenzy. You don't like actually frenzy. You don't actually have a fear frenzy, but you do find yourself just terrified to move towards this rabbit for some reason.
Ollie's gonna be like walking backwards and pointing. That's a demon. That is not a rabbit. That is a demon rabbit.
Was it
probably
rude?
has a holy hand grenade.
Was the rabbit rude?
It had red eyes, and not the cute lab bunny red eyes, but like actual like demon red eyes.
Prunella would go over towards the window to see this evil-eyed bunny.
When you look out, there's just a bunny. No particularly evil eyes.
Is this the same bunny that I saw earlier?
Yeah, it looks like the same one.
Prunella would be like, "Hey, little guy."
That's the one that I ran into.
Hey, remember my friend that gave you a tomato?
It looks at you, looks at both of you, and does the sort of nose twitch thing that rabbits sometimes do.
Also, are we going to talk about how this rabbit can fly?
You saw the rabbit fly?
How else did the rabbit get on the second-story windowsill?
I mean, it could climb, but I don't think that any rabbit could climb up the...
Does this one have a fire escape?
Even that, like, how would a bunny climb up a fire? No.
Yeah, they're not like cats.
A flying bunny. A flying demon bunny.
And I'm like, Amelia will just walk up and be like, "What are you doing up here?" Like, oh, I hope that you're not bad.
Brunella's gonna like slowly try and close the window again.
And it just sits there and twitches its nose at you as you do.
And Brunella's gonna be like, "I know there's a chance that it doesn't matter if it can hear me or not, but just in case, let's talk about the flying bunny that scares Ollie."
Flying demon bunny. The demon bunny.
It's not.
Did it bite you? Why are you so scared of this rabbit? All it's done is wiggle its nose the whole time.
At you! It tried to eat me, my soul, or something. I don't know. It felt very weird.
Did you try to like grab it? I mean,
yeah, I was gonna just bring it inside. I was gonna make a snack for Prunella.
So, Ollie, give me a wits and occult.
Okay, sure, I can do that. All right. 2 successes. Okay, let's do this.
It felt not unlike the time the Bruja did the dread gaze on you and broke your brain. Not as powerful, but it feels a lot like it. Like something spoke directly to your beast and made you scared.
The bunny might be a Bruja.
I don't think that the bunny is a Bruja.
The bunny did the thing the Bruja did to me.
Amelia is having a very difficult
Not
time.
like that, Amelia. Not like that.
She's
That's
having a very
different
difficult
Bruja.
time maintaining her composure right now. So this rabbit is a furious little thing.
It's a mind-fucking demon bunny, Bruja.
Yes, it
Probably.
has savagely sat upon our windowsill and wiggled its nose aggressively. Yes.
What are you doing up here, little guy? And she's just like, not like directly talking, but just like, what are you doing up here? Looking at the rabbit, just what? How? And also, how did you scare? How did you scare this one? Why am I talking to a rabbit? What is with my life right now?
It's a demon rabbit. That's why you're talking to it, because you can understand.
I don't know why, but I guess it's left upon me to say I need you both to get it together. It's a rabbit. And she's going to open the windows back up and be like, "It's okay, Ollie. It's just a bunny rabbit. Look at it. It's little cute wiggle nose. I don't know how it got up on the windowsill, but we did feed it a tomato, so it probably doesn't immediately wish to feast upon your soul.
So, as you watch, the rabbit turns and starts going down the ledge in the opposite direction.
Like across the ledge or down the building?
Yeah.
Like across the building, not down.
Okay, so we're not Spider-Manning,
No.
but he's
More like the ledge is more like a sidewalk for it, so it's just doop, 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 doop.
it's just doing its
staring at it.
thing. Cool. See, the scary bunny went away.
Good. I feel better now.
There is one strange thing on the ledge, though.
Some poop.
No, it looks like
I was thinking too.
So
It-
strange.
it looks like it looks a bit like a tomato, but with like no color.
Banicula. Really?
Amelia will just like reach out and just be like, don't exactly have a colorless one of these, but just. Did it just suck the red out of it?
Mind fucking flying spider vampire demon bunny Bruja. Yes.
I'm just gonna close the window again.
What kind of tomatoes did you give it?
What? I gave it one.
What kind though? Was it like a? Was it like, I don't know, hit with space rays or something? Is it now a superpowered bunny?
It was at the grocery store that I went to with Ronaldo. That's like
You
that's where we
gave
got
the
it.
bunny a Ronaldo tomato. Well, that explains everything.
I was there shopping with him. There was nothing that he did beyond grab things.
Have you met Ronaldo?
Yes, I have.
I'm just saying, he does weird things. You don't always see it, and then I don't always see it, and then suddenly you're frozen in time or talking to a tree.
The next text that Sage receives from Prunella this evening just says Banicula question mark.
You do not get a response.
Oh, that's fine.
But Amelia, your phone does actually give the sound of a text message.
Let's read it.
It says, "Are you ready?" Question mark.
That's a very good question. Bunisi. Amelia will respond. I know who this is. Amelia will respond. I have at least one more conversation that I wish to have. But after that, and that's it. Send.
Okay. The response you get back is an address.
I've got an appointment later tonight.
Anything you need help with?
No. I'll be fine here.
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. It's just, an old friend wants to meet me for a late dinner, I suppose.
Well, then have a good time with your old friend.
Yeah.
Is this old friend from our side of the world?
This old friend is not very familiar.
So they are not aware?
As far as I know, no.
But not so old that they would be like, you haven't aged a bit.
Not that old.
Okay.
So I'm going to need a die roll here. I'm going to need I'm going to say Prunella gets to roll this. Prunella gets to roll insight.
Ollie can't roll insight.
You're too terrified of the bunny.
He's too scared. He's looking at all
Also,
the windows.
I have no insights.
Yeah.
For the rest of his life, he jumps at Easter decorations. He's just out of his mind.
I'm going to punch right Easter Bunny so hard.
I'm going to need a manipulation plus subterfuge.
I know.
Insight and what?
We all know.
Wits.
What's an insight?
Bluff comes into play here. That is 5.
Okay.
One, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes.
All right. So you believe what Amelia is telling you. It seems a little odd, but I mean, who doesn't have odd relationships in this world at this point? And then you think of Paolo and your relationship with him, and maybe it's just that. So you believe Amelia.
All right. Y'all have anything you need me to do before I go?
No. Just enjoy your night.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Maybe let us know if you need anything.
Or if you're going out somewhere fun and need company, we're happy to. I'm happy to. I can't speak for Prunella. I think Prunella might be interested, but yeah.
If there are plans to go to a club late at night, I'll let y'all know.
Yeah. Ollie, you are pretty hungry. Do you want to?
Yeah. I'm probably gonna go find myself a back alley drug dealer. Is the idea tonight. Prunella, I'm gonna go out for a snack because their bunny made me hungry. You wanna come with me or?
Sure, I'll come with you. I'll protect you from all the rabbits and the squirrels, even.
Squirrels are fine. If there's no demon squirrels, that would be ridiculous.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous.
I'm gonna stop by Ronaldo's one more time before I go.
Do you need anything from the local street pharmacist?
Do you?
No.
Okay.
Does Ronaldo still need his mescaline?
All right. Ollie,
Yeah.
roll your dice for it and get an assistance die from Prunella.
Okay, that's a lot of dice.
We went to the brick doctor.
And while you're doing that, Amelia is going downstairs to talk to Ronaldo.
9 dice. I want to say this. 9 dice.
1 success.
0 successes. And
Oh no.
Can you
a skull on the blood die.
Can you spend a willpower?
Yeah, I can. I probably should. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 successes.
2 successes, given the neighborhood you live in, is sufficient. It's a little more work than you're used to, so it'll probably take you longer, but yeah. That is where things are on that.
So I can decrease my hunger by 1, 2? Probably just 1, yeah? Or...
Yeah, you can decrease it by 2.
Okay, cool.
So you are back down to hunger 1. Unless
No. I spent that willpower, so that would not happen.
Okay.
The neighborhood is getting cleaned up too much, Prunella. It's so much harder to find snacks lately.
It has to be that church and all its philanthropy and potlucks.
Maybe we should go to a potluck.
And what? Complain that they're cleaning up our streets and running off all the drug dealers? What is my friend supposed to eat?
Yeah, man, that got too well. No. Oh, maybe it's the church. Who knows? Oh well.
So let's drop in on Amelia. You're knocking on Renaldo's door.
Yes.
Not knocking on it now. Let's go.
He comes up to the door. Oh, hello. I was making salsa. Do you want some?
Yeah. I think I would like some.
Excellent. And he
And
goes
just-
and sort of puts some salsa on a tray with some Doritos.
try it out. How does this salsa taste?
Give me a composure plus stamina.
Okay. That's 4 successes.
Oh,
All
is
right.
it spicy? Oh.
Your pores open up. You begin to immediately start sweating. Your sinuses are now clear and your heart begins to race. But it's not bad. It's spicy. One of the spicier things you've ever had. But the mix of peppers and tomatoes and looks like he added a little bit of corn in there for sweetness makes it taste good. Just really not for the faint of heart.
1, this is delicious. 2, might need a warning label on it. Whew. And it's like she's trying to maintain composure, but like there's still like a tear coming out of her eye. I didn't know you were very well versed in cooking like this.
Oh, I used to make this for my kids back in the day. It was a great way to help them through having a cold.
Well, if I ever have allergies again, I'll definitely.
I do have some slightly less spicy versions.
This is fine. I just, Ronaldo, remember how you were telling me that you were making this thing that could revert people to the way they used to be before changes?
Yes.
How far along are you on that?
It's hard to tell some days. Some days it feels like it's right around the corner. And some days it feels like might take me another 20 years. Why?
I'm going to tell you something that I need you to keep secret, at least for the time being. I don't want to live like this anymore. I'm tired of having to rely on a constant need for somebody else in order to keep living. I've been tired of it for decades now.
Yes?
And I'm trying to make sure that everything, is somewhat safe, as safe as I can make it here, because I genuinely like it here. But there are things that I think I have to do that might I might take the plunge and finally stop being a ghoul.
Going cold turkey?
I'm going cold. Maybe. But
I can't recommend that.
I know. I wouldn't recommend it either, but if I keep up with this, then I'm gonna be an addict for the rest of my fucking life. And if I
go cold, you'll be an addict for the rest of your life.
But maybe then I'll actually have control of myself. My fate, instead of attaching it to somebody else's.
I've seen some of your kind. You don't have that much control.
But if I do this, then it could mean one more step in making sure that this place is safe. That there aren't any enemies that are gonna come here, assault Prue, Ollie, Sage. I can't get the fucking planning out of my head. I can't stop thinking about the next step that I'm going to take in order to make sure that things are built the way that I want.
I know I'm not always clear. Sometimes things become hard for me. I don't want you to die.
But if I do this with who I'm thinking it's going to be from, then I'll have an inn to where our enemies sleep. And I may be able to help put them down for good. It's not that I don't trust the others with this information, I just worry about somebody using them to get this information. And
I don't want you to die.
everyone that I've known that's not attached to this is dead. My last remaining sister is in a hospice in Santa Monica. I don't have much left here. And I am tired of being somebody's tool. What would you have me do, Ronaldo? Stay the course? Fight? You would have me fight.
I can't make the choice for you. I don't know what day it is half the time. I would be sad if you're dead.
Well, if things go wrong, do you have something that I could use in order to make sure that their days, their nights won't continue?
I think you could activate. You want me to go with you?
Sure. I'd like that, actually.
Okay. I can do that. Let me get my coat. Oh, I should probably put on some pants. And wanders from behind the counter, and he's there in his boxers.
Amelia's going to take one more bite of this super fucking hot salsa and savor it.
It's a little easier with the second. because the first one might have burned out some of the nerve endings.
Sounds like good salsa.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Ollie and Prunella, you get back from hunting. You come in, and Miranda is waiting in the lobby.
You decided to show up?
Hey, kiddo.
Hey, yeah. Well, I wanted to, it would be nice, kind of a. I'm a lot at times.
No.
Oh.
Hi, Prue.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm all right. How's Alice?
She's all right. She I don't know. Some days she's really sad, and other days she's not so much.
Did the package come in that I sent for her? It was like 6 boxes of different overalls designs. I really hope that she's
Oh
got.
yeah, she actually kind of liked the designs.
I know it sounds crazy, but overalls.
No, it's she liked them. Apparently, they're very popular now. Anyway, she was adding some touches to them to sort of make them work a little bit better. But for the most part, she liked the designs.
Awesome. I thought she might think it was weird.
I mean, I want some overalls.
I mean, she did try them on, so she liked them.
Hey, I made them in all sizes. I honestly think that this could be a way to break into the market for men. And don't worry, Ollie, I did make you a pair. I'm waiting for some very niche buttons to come in.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, felt a certain way when she was walking around in the ones she was trying on, so they seem to work.
She was just wearing overalls?
She doesn't usually wear a bra, so.
Oh my god, I know someone I should introduce her to.
Okay.
Who are you? Our new friends out in the park?
What? Yeah, I think that she'd get along with the gang girl. I mean,
think you're probably
I'm not gonna
right.
take her with us to go see them. I think it'd be better if we figure out where
So
they set up.
You want to set up a play date?
Oh no, not with Bear Charlie, with other Charlie.
Not. I think that's a lovely idea.
you see Miranda sort of biting her tongue for a moment.
So what do you want to get up to tonight, Miranda?
Oh, right. I was coming by to see if you wanted to go out to the club.
Sure. Which club did you have in mind?
There's well, I don't know if I'd call it a club. But they play a lot of classic rock music, and it is a lot of guys in leather.
A biker bar?
Yeah.
Which biker bar?
The one where all the what's her name? Billy.
The Bruja Bar.
You haven't been just going there, have you?
I may have wandered in there. Well, Alice went there once, and I went with her, and then I kind of went back without Alice once, and there were some very cute people there, and they had some really interesting scars.
We can go, but we're gonna let those who claim that space know coming.
I'll text Billy and make sure that it's okay.
It's a good night for extras on the premises. Don't just go places, honey. I did that once. I was told not to.
I mean, a lot of the people there seemed really happy to see me.
Well, that's good. I mean, they're not going to straight up,
I mean, I think I know what a antelope feels when they're around a lion, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they would like to see you or if they were excited about some opportunities to potentially do you some harm.
No, it's the situation with how she came into your guardianship. It's widely known. There were a lot of witnesses.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't think that they want to do her harm. They just know that she's ignorant currently, but that grace period will not last.
Yeah. Like I said, I just texted Billy. It's fine. I would have texted Billy like, hey, I guess Miranda's been going to your bar. She didn't really know any better. She'd like to go there tonight if you're okay with that. For me too.
You get a response after a few minutes. Tell her to keep her clothes on, otherwise it's fine.
What did she do? ? Do I want to know?
Are they talking about Miranda, or does Prunella's
This is
business
text
just
messages.
get around?
This is all text messages. And well, as something that I'm gonna look over at Miranda. You can go, but I guess you have to keep your clothes on this time. Apparently, you and Alice are a lot alike.
Okay.
Did you take your clothes off last time?
So
It might have been a different reason they were looking at you like a lamb. I'm just saying.
I mean, it didn't start out that way, but
Did you play a game that lost your clothes?
Maybe.
What do you owe the Bruja now?
What do they owe you? Maybe.
You know what? I'm not really wanting to.
Miranda, would you like to go out tonight, or would you like to be grounded?
Sure. Things happened. Nobody did anything too, forward. And I may have played some poker and
Lost.
Your shirt. Anyway, that's fine. Just this time, maybe avoid the poker and keep your clothes on. I am not judging you. I too enjoy the occasional nude stroll in the park or something. I don't actually do that, but you never know. In the woods that one time. That's I don't know if that actually happened. Anyway, let's just go to the club. Let's go to the club. Sounds like a good time.
all right. So the lot of you go to the club. Amelia, Ronaldo comes out with his coat on. It looks like it's got symbols etched into the cloth that look meaningful. And he is wearing a hat.
It's kind of weird. Usually I think I'm looking out for you, and tonight you're looking out for me.
Oh, it'll be fine. I'm glad I can help.
See, I don't suspect that I don't think they're anticipating me showing up with somebody else, so make sure that you remain hidden. And if things go wrong, I'll scream out as loud as I can, okay?
Oh, yes. One thing important. And he walks over and hugs you.
She's going to return the hug. Thank you.
Oh my god, the Wolverine and Jubilee vibes going on right now. It's just so heartwarming.
So, you leave for this trip to the spot that you know that you're going to. It's an alley, really. It's the address looks like where a building used to be, and now it's just an empty lot. Do you drop Ronaldo off a block or so away, or does he ride in the car with you?
Hey, I'll drop him off.
Okay, you pull up into this lot by yourself. You wait for a bit. After about 10 minutes, a Mercedes pulls up.
Go up to the Mercedes.
As the Mercedes sits there, the back window lowers, and Liz looks out at you.
Hi, Liz.
Hello.
Suppose this is it, huh?
Yeah?
Well, let's not
Do you-
waste any more time.
She will open the door and get out. Huh. What changed your mind?
I don't want to wait any longer.
You'd make a good Kindred. I think people have told you that before. Right?
Sometimes it's kind of hard to believe at times because I'm so used to this. But I'm done being somebody's servant.
She will put her finger at the crook of your neck and collarbone and just push you towards the nearest wall. So, you are ready.
Looking her dead in her eyes. I am.
I was kind of hoping you would have brought me a gift. Sage is needed for the sacrifice.
Why do you need sage for the sacrifice?
A priestess needs her.
But why? What's so important about her? Why is she the focus when I'm here?
The garden has to be consecrated. But that's okay. I understand you're loyal. That takes time to get over in some people. And others, like me, remain loyal to the people who earn it.
Let's see how this goes.
She'll push your chin aside so that your head is delted, and she'll lean forward and whisper in your ear, "This is going to hurt." And she bites. Now, you've been fed on before.
Her hair is gonna
You know the pleasure of the kiss. This is the opposite.
not with the Hakama.
And
This-
she
It's all the pain.
and Amelia did not know that this was a curse. She does not know that this was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And she tries to grit her teeth but can't help it, and she will scream.
And as you scream, it feels like your entire body is trying to tear itself apart as she feeds. And you can feel the blood pouring out of you. And at one moment, she stops. You feel a relief for a second. And she looks at you. Yeah, they're quite tasty. I might keep you around a bit longer. And then she bites you again.
Once again, screaming. Oh, that.
As you begin to lose consciousness from the blood loss, pain still drives through you, even when you know it should let up just because you're losing consciousness. And then it stops again. As you watch her fly across the lot. And Ronaldo is standing off to the side with a gun that fires a lightning bolt.
Ronaldo's gun!
Never bring a vampire to a Ronaldo fight.
And
No.
as you see his form light up again as he fires again, but you have lost too much blood. You begin to pass out. And as you're lying there on the edge of consciousness, you could hear the fight, but it just doesn't make sense anymore. Nothing makes sense. You don't have enough in you to make it make sense. And then you feel something else enter your neck. And it doesn't hurt, but you feel the rest of you begin to drain out. And we're going to end there. So, thank you for tuning in tonight. I hope everybody had a wonderful time. This is a little more abbreviated than we usually do, but various reasons for that. But I hope everybody had fun. Let's have everybody introduce themselves. We're going to work our way around like normal. Ollie?
Yeah, I'm Wex. I play Ollie, who is our resident himbo toreador who's really needs to invest in some insight one of these days. Probably won't, but really should.
Prunella?
Hi, I'm Mouse, RageMouxe, and all the things. I play Prunella, a bit of a misfit, Ventru. And boy, is next session going to be just full of so much. So much.
So much.
Nothing's good when you start off in an alley and a brouhaha bar. Like, it's just...
And to our friend, Amelia Morgan.
Hi, I'm Andi. You can find me on socials at Andi Crimson. I played the former ghoul, Amelia Morgan. And I have all of the emotions right now.
And I am Jeremiah McCoy, the storyteller of this, and I hope you will tune in a couple of weeks and find out what happens to Amelia and all of the rest of the misfits of Newark. But thank you for joining us, and have a lovely evening.
I mean, I'm gonna watch.
Tune in
Find
next
out what happens. Same
Night.
Newark time, same Newark channel. Yeah.
Same New York